if somebody continues to treat you in a way that is degrading and less than human, what else could keep you entertaining their energy? Show me a man that doesn't have multiple women, and I'll show you a liar. He never said fiance. He never said you were his girlfriend. He said he's been dating and living with you for a minute. Okay, hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to be discussing Love and Hip Hop, the whole franchise, because black people, we need to talk. Basically, quarantine is not real life.
You torturing me! Why you putting me through all of this? Break my heart once! You gonna break my heart every month?
We do some things in quarantine that we probably wouldn't do in real life because like this is really just a dream for everyone. This is not even real. So I kept getting recommended to watch Love and Hip Hop on my YouTube recommended, and you know, usually I'm pretty good with like self-control, but this time, you know, I said this show is like the hype, right? So let's just see what they're talking about. So the title said Peter, Tara, and Amina's relationship timeline. So I'm thinking, okay, is it a throuple? Is it giving polygamy, that polyamory? And I decided to do a full investigation. Okay, so we have to talk about this because this whole shenanigan fest, this hot mess express, is unacceptable. Okay, so we're gonna start with the bullet points, guys. The bullet points. Inappropriate. Okay, let's get this computer on the charger because we're gonna be here for a little hot minute. So grab a snack, grab a drink, because we're gonna be here a while. Okay, the first topic: Peter, Tara, and Amina's relationship. The first thing, the first red flag, the first 2 minutes in, the first red flag. This is a quote from Peter's lips. I've been dating and living with Tara for a minute now. Okay, so if a minute is 13 years. Okay, so basically they have been living together and dating for 13 years. Okay, they have 2 children together. I have a lot to say about that, but we're going to move on because we have too much to get to. He bragged about being such a profound artist when he met her, and Tara claimed she didn't know who he was. You know who I am. Now we have 2 blank blockers referring to their 2 sons. We're only on the second bullet point. Then after he calls their 2 children C blockers, he says that the second child was most likely a trap to keep him interested. Takes 2 to tango. So she got herself in that predicament alone. Got you. So it gets better. This is the theme with Love and Hip Hop. There's always a male working in the studio with a female artist. They keep calling this female artist their client, but everybody knows what they do in the studio. I'm just sitting in the studio trying to get to you, baby. He said he's in the studio till 4 o'clock with his client, with his artist. And he neglects to pick up his son from school. talking about his phone was off. Tara, the woman that he's been dating and living with for 13 years, he had impregnated somebody while she was pregnant. This was earlier in their relationship, okay? So you already see what you already see the energy he's coming with. She said that after his crying and pleading, she took him back for the sake of their family. So what you're telling me, their family, okay? So what you're telling me is you are pregnant with this child and he got someone else pregnant while you were pregnant. And then he cried and pleaded to you and you took him. Okay, we're gonna move on. He ends up marrying the client, the artist. He ends up marrying Amina, okay? He tells Amina to keep the marriage a secret. Baby, when I get married, if you like it, then you should've put a ring on it. I'm gonna be flashing. Next point. Tara gets upset when Amina tells her that she has been sexually active with Peter. And Tara tells Amina, don't you know this man has a family? I'm starting to get a headache. Like, I can't imagine being and living this situation. But he never said fiance. He never said you were his girlfriend. He said he's been dating and living with you for a minute. Okay? Peter stops Tara on the way to her job and asks her if she wants him to divorce Amina, because she has been avoiding him ever since she found out that he got married. Amina buys 2 rings for herself and Peter, and he says that he can't wear the ring in front of Tara because she'll cut his finger off. I'm not understanding what the problem is. You're just dating. You're just dating one woman and just married to that. I don't see the issue. My problem is every time they get into a predicament is because you want to go over to see your children. Okay. Co-parenting does not require an adult sleepover. You can go over while the sun is still up, bring your children to their house, spend some time, and leave. Then leave. I strongly believe that Peter is a hobosexual, somebody that just needs a place to sleep. Every time he gets in trouble with one of the women, okay? Every time he gets in trouble, he says he loves them. But I love you. How dare you? If you love me, you stop doing that behavior.
Hold on now. Wait. I'm not. Hold on. I can't let you say something that ignorant. No.
Okay. Peter and Tara and their 2 sons go on a vacation to Barbados. And Peter asks Tara to rekindle whatever they had going on. And she says, no, I deserve better and you don't love me. Finally, senses, coming to our senses. I was like, come on. 13 years later and 2 children, we're getting somewhere. Like, props to you. Peter responds, I've always loved Tara, but she's stuck in the past. You're upset because she doesn't want to deal with someone who will have 2 children with her but won't marry her. Got you. Got you. Then, in rebuttal to her saying, no, I don't want to be with you, I deserve better, he says, show me a man that doesn't have multiple women and I'll show you a liar.
This is about the most ignorant stuff I done seen in here in a long time.
Okay, so then, after the little vacation that Peter lied to Amina about his wife, legally his wife, Tara and Amina have a meeting. And basically, Tara says to Amina that she messed up her family. First of all, y'all were just living together. Y'all were just dating for a minute. If anybody messed up their family, it was Peter, right? But what is there to mess up? You were just dating and living together for a minute, so stick with me. Tara says that she and her 2 sons moved into an apartment closer to Peter's house so that Peter can co-parent. Peter helps Tara move into her new place. They had some champagne and ended up having a fun night. So Tara reveals that she is 18 weeks pregnant, and Peter is now worried because he just convinced Amina to terminate her last pregnancy. Now, what does it look like if your wife was pregnant and you agreed with her that she should terminate her pregnancy, and you turn around and have a baby with somebody else? Ultimate disrespect. Hot mess express. One of Peter's daughters tells him that he should get a vasectomy. After his daughter says that he should get a vasectomy, Amina is pregnant once again. And she and Tara are pregnant at the same time. Amina's child, which is his 10th child, is going to be his final baby, and her name was Bronx. Okay, we're done. I say all this to say, this show was so embarrassing to watch. This show is the epitome of all publicity is good publicity. To watch someone make a show that profits off of the instability of a group of people is so frightening. Nobody said, hey, maybe Peter, you should go get some help. It seems like you're having a little addiction, you have a problem with commitment at 50 years old. I mean, this is the thing about it. You know who he was when you guys got together. Tara, you got with him when he already had children, and now you want to go tell Amina that she ruined your family. Not you were out to dinner with your children and the mother of your children, and you wore socks and sandals to the restaurant. Like, that's just tacky. Honestly, like, I thought that this was so embarrassing, and I don't understand how this show, like, does anybody actually, like, enjoy this show? Because how did this show continue to get ratings and be able to be renewed for multiple seasons if people weren't watching? And I'm very, very ashamed that this show has, 10, 11 seasons? Like, this was only one episode. It was a compilation, part 1 and part 2. And it was so cringy, so embarrassing, and we just need to do better. Women do not accept this type of treatment. And the sad thing about it is that in today's society, people would rather say that they're in a relationship and be in a toxic relationship than be single and happy. And that's just what it comes down to. Lack of attention, just wanting that physical companionship. But this was embarrassing. We need to do better. We need to do better because this was just embarrassing. Guys, be careful. Be careful with who them soul ties go crazy, because what else if somebody continues to treat you in a way that is degrading and less than human, what else could keep you entertaining their energy? But yeah, guys, I'm sorry you guys had to listen to this. I'll see you guys in the next video.